So let's move on to the subs, and I'd say this probably is the closest we're going to have to talking about someone in the starting lineup, and I don't think I could be happier talking about him in this way. But Gillespie,
He's almost like
he's a man at the moment.
well, he is, but he's also like he's coining like a legendary status
Yeah.
for the club. Like,
Do you know what he reminds me of? He reminds me of
Laurie Wilson. Laurie Wilson was a
Laurie Wilson was a
weirdly.
bit, no, but he reminds me of how who's the Liverpool striker who scored in the Champions League, and he was an absolute legend, but hardly ever really played for.
Origi.
Divock Origi.
Origi.
And he reminds me of that. He comes in for these moments, and like last season, probably a bit harsh because he was pretty much starting lineup the whole year. But he is. When I go back over the next kind of when people say, "Oh, what do you remember of this season?" or "What do you remember of that season?" He's quickly becoming like the face of that. And
he also like when he scored, like it's so casual, isn't it? Like even in the playoff final when he scored, like do you know what I mean? Like it's almost like I just popped up. Do you know what I
he's
mean?
so likable, and that's why I've
like
been so gutted this year that he hasn't had the opportunity, albeit it's the right decision so far this season.
Yeah.
And to be held out the squad by Amari Bell, who's had a brilliant start to the season, is no knock to him.
No.
But what he has now got, and I think it's going to be very, very interesting, is I think Josh Edwards, I don't think he's going to be, I think he's going to be a few games and a few weeks.